Let's grade an exam. When a student has completed their exam and turned it in, now it is time to grade it. There are two ways to do this. By selecting the specific student, you can look at the problems that student got incorrect. If you would like to give that student full credit or partial credit for those wrong problems, you may do so. You can do that by selecting the buttons at the bottom of the screen or using your keyboard and pressing F, P, or N. Once that is complete, you then choose Save Grade. The grade is saved and you are now moved to the next student who has turned in their exam. The other way to grade an exam is by selecting the button Grade Turned in Exams. When you choose this, any exam that has been turned in by the student will automatically be graded as is. The student will not receive any full or partial credit for wrong answers. When an exam is graded, a follow-up is created. I will speak more about this in a future video. Now, let's look at the student that has not started the exam. If the student was absent from school, they can request the exam when they return. But if the student actually completed the exam on paper, what you will need to do is turn in the exam and then go through each problem and assign either full, partial, or no credit based on the work they did on paper. Once credit is given to each problem, then you can save the grade. Now you can see that every student has a status of graded. A few more things to note in regards to grading exams. If a student turns in an exam and has not completed the problems, when you grade the exam, the uncompleted problems will be marked wrong. You also have the ability to print every exam. You can actually print the actual exam, a practice exam, and move the slider to include the answer key if necessary. By selecting the exam to the far right, you're able to download the scores for each student on the exam, and you also have the ability to do an analysis of the problems from the exam.